shit, freaking see that those like this shit, make it set some snaps, and shit with all film, but see the so we shouldn't even that shit, I'm out way down, still myself.
So who are you?
I go by the name of Red Babies.
Too many niggas, what they all say. Hey, tripping up the drugs and the ganja. Now they tipping to the plug, show me.
Are you gonna judge me on my pumpkin size? Like they're all so different, bro. Bro, look at this one. This one looks like me, bro.
Hey, okay, new AKJ clip like a race. News every day, fuck the day. Hey, last time we fucked, fell in love with the face. Laugh when I
Damn, I might take this one, bro.
You take that one?
Yeah, bro.
How did you get your start?
I was making music for myself, and it sounded shitty at first, but it was fun as fuck.
Was that over beats? Was it in your head? Or was it horrific, almighty prophetic visions that would come to you and just leave you mentally and emotionally scarred for months on end, like most people?
I don't even think I started writing on like beats and shit. That shit was cool. I found out what the definition of a haiku was. So I guess I say poetry, bro. I started writing with no beat.
Alright, so you mentioned
Bro, he's such an influence, and I'm just trying to avoid that word because it's like, duh, you know what I'm saying? He literally taught me how to rap. This man has set so many bars and so many examples. If I ever seen him, bro, I'd sit there and hope that like he high-fives my aura.
Was there anyone else you listened to growing up that influenced your style now?
Honestly, if you ask me, not to make like a quick top 3, but Mac Miller, Bro Sweatshirt, I learned the most from them right after.
Alright, so who are some artists right now that you've been fucking with recently?
To name drop, NASCAR Aloe, Zilla County. Yeah, those two are about it. Only people I ever have to worry about. So
Yeah.
if I ever see them, picture it like this. We're walking by. Oh, that's NASCAR. I would hold on to my katana, but I wouldn't unsheath it because I know better. And even if he unsheaths his katana, like, I'd probably just bow to him and just keep my shit in. Until that one day we crossed paths again. Lil Peep at the time. There was people doing what he was doing, but he did it in his own way. Just like XXX Tentacion. I respect them. They like to throw people in boxes and make certain genres. When people copy other people, even dead souls, that's not fair. I think a lot of people know that, and the fact they get away with it is just not cool. People who just, plagiarize, the motivation for that, I don't know, laziness.
Okay, so like if someone copied you, that would be flattering to you?
I have like a beef with the lazy people, bro. Somebody made this account, specifically like a burner account or some shit. DM me, somebody stole your song, bro, like what the fuck? I'm like, nah, like, how would you know, you feel me? Like, click it. Best believe, a song that doesn't even have like 3K plays. Somebody must have heard it and was like, you know what? It'd be better if like it was presented by me. I listened to it. It's the same beat. He used the same lyrics and he left me in the song by a piece. At the time I was like, oh fuck man, that's not cool man. The fact I exist and the fact you thought that was cool enough to bite. Okay, you know what I mean? Copying me or like doing something that exactly I'm doing on purpose, go for it, bro. Certain people would just be able to tell. Hopefully it doesn't happen after I pass.
So what would you do if, you woke up and there was a clone of you going out and posting stuff on the internet and acting on your behalf?
I'd have to like find a way to talk to him. And I would ask him like 1v1, like just straight hands. I would just try my best not to like get my ass beat by myself. Cause it already feels like that in my mind.
So if you were to beat your own ass, does that make you strong or are you weak?
Exactly. I don't know, bro. I'd probably take him out because one of us is gonna get tired of the other one existing. That's like if you see you have a clone. He's like, no, I'm the real me.
So you wouldn't team up with him?
Yo, you know what? You see how evil I am? That wasn't even like crossing my mind. You probably like do hella feats, bro. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, team up with your doppelganger?
Yeah.
So, of course, other than the free Greek yogurt, what's your favorite part about being a musician?
The freedom. There's no rules to this music shit, bro. That's why people get mad at it, and that's why people love it. I can say the most outlandish shit right now. People would rather have to deal with it, hate me, or just the amount of like memories, the data I could put in a song. Because I realized like I listen to my own music, and sometimes I literally cry because it's so jam-packed. So much like, names and memory and experiences and shit.
Like, what's been your experience with trying to come up in the Orlando and the Broward music scene?
The scene has been like a graveyard for me. It does, bro. I moved to Florida around like 2016, brother. I think I literally curated a certain part of the Broward scene. Whether that's taking over shows, extending like fan bases. People wasn't fucking with us or anything that has to do with what I represent whatsoever, bro. I met a lot of fucking people on the scene, bro. Lots of different people, different experiences and shit. I learned a lot, bro. That's the biggest thing, bro. I build relationships too fast, bro. And like sometimes it's haphazard, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's healthy as fuck.
You're obviously a post 9/11 artist. How has 9/11 affected your music as well as your movement within the music scene?
The color purple is actually very beautiful. You ever just like look at it?
While we're on the topic, can we have a moment of silence for 9/11? All right, thank you.
Honestly.
This is a question for the two of you. You know, this is a real team effort question. You know, and I know as a young man trying to make a name for himself in the music scene, this is really particularly important to you. What are you doing to prepare for the random chimp event that's going to occur?
Random chimp event?
Yeah.
I heard of that. In the heat of the moment, whether it's life or death, humans could like flip the switch, bro. So, when do you want a monkey? Keep going, bro. The random chimp event, bro, I'm shrugging them off.
So you would join them in their chimp uprising against the bourgeoisie?
The fact that I know some people would join them, I would join them just to see what it's like. But they probably wouldn't let me leave, you feel me? I'd have to defeat them all.
So if one of the chimps were to fall in love with you, what would you do about that?
Now I heard that's how like a lot of bad things happen like once upon a time. Because like a man and a monkey decided to do that one thing.
If during the chimp event you ended up captive and a girl chimp were to offer you your freedom in exchange for, you know, sexual relations, coitus, sleeping with, having sex with the female chimp, you wouldn't do that?
I mean, probably not, bro.
I personally would not do that. What's been your experience with performing at shows in Broward and Orlando?
Honestly, that shit is just fun to say the most, bro. The size of them right now are like the most exciting. I like them tight, bro. When everybody's like forced to like get along with each other. If not, then you're all gonna have a bad night anyways. It just reminds me of like what's to come. I remember watching Craig Zen and he was like, enjoy the journey, etc., etc., etc. I was like, yeah, but like isn't that obvious? But now like I'm really like bro, I'm making you guys on the journey. I get so much from this, like the shows, bro. Nothing but love, bro. Like the first time in a long time, like I hear people screaming, like I love you. For someone like me, that shit hits, bro.
On the topic of fan love, why should people listen to Red Babies?
When I make music, let's say I'm rapping, it's never really from my POV. That's why there's apostrophe.
Red Babies, no typos. Got 'em walking on typos.
That shit's not spelled wrong, bro. It's supposed to be plural, bro. Basically, when you hear my songs, think of it like somebody at a different age, at a different time. Some female, from a female perspective. What I'm talking about myself. You know what I mean? It's never just cut and dry. Even if I said I went and did this today, that's the relatability I'm talking about, bro.
I just wanted to go over your tattoos really quick. So, like, let's start with what's on your face.
Rose. This is my mother's name.
What about on your arm?
This right here? Oh, a pal of mine. He gave me some flash tattoo. He busted that out for me as long as a few other ones. This right here. Poison bottle. I gotta stop smoking, Nick. I got Saturn for the homies. I told her, like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna get a Saturn tatted on me. She's like, I'm gonna get a baby tatted on me.
What about that last one right there?
This right here, this is Cupid with no face. Like Love is Blind.
So do you have any tattoos related to your like musical persona? Like any Red Babies related tattoos?
She actually has this tattoo on her neck. It's so crazy to me. I love it. And I literally I like the cursive and how it's like black but accented with red.
Alright, just to finish off, what are some upcoming Red Babies events that we need to know about?
Brother, I got this tour coming up.
Just be careful what you do, bro. I'm not in no mood for
This is one of those things where I don't really want you to know about it. I want you to hear about it. It's a timestamp for me. You get to meet people at these fucking shows, bro. Somebody had the same fucking surgery as me. The show's insane.
Red, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. Scooter, you too. Where can we, find you on social platforms?
Instagram at Babies Never Learn.
On music platforms?
All platforms, red space, Babies.
Can you show us your pumpkins?
I was thinking of Johnny Test. I was doing too much, but this is already a work of art itself, you know.
It looks like SpongeBob.
Just call me Lil Lucy, bitch. What that mean? Just call me Lil Lucy, bitch. What that mean? Stat sheets to go Lucifer. 6 o'clock on June 6th. You should know who I do it for. Shasty, pull up, big deep. Pull up, hold your bitch, can't pull her back. Fuck with me, I'll do it for. Leave me dirty when I do it right. I'ma wait till he drop the top. Then I turn his truth to a hurt. Then I turn his truth to a bird. I'ma tell beast you a curse. I say I can turn it to
Follow Bizarre Bazaar.
I can start a move to the